So, first of your new ones then, Paul. You'll be on the floor already from your back work and your press-ups. This is these days called the Ukrainian row because we're not allowed to call it the Russian row. Think about what's going on. We've got rotation of our trunk. Think of it in terms of a swimming exercise. We don't want movement from the legs. Think about your legs still being out and behind you, streamlined in your kick, not scissoring or fishtailing through water, because that causes you wide, makes you wider, causes drag. So here I can see what's going on. I'm going to do some rotation. I'd like to keep my legs straight ahead of me at 12 o'clock or 6 o'clock, however you want to think about it. Okay? Relatively tight. If you have trouble, they just separate. We'll get hold of your pull buoy and insert it, between knees or calves and think, right, give myself something actually to grip against that I would have. Then I need one weight, and it can afford to be something quite heavy. I'm going to rotate to my working side with the dumbbell, pulling my elbow back. My forearm is parallel with the ground. I'm trying to get a good bit of rotation. And remember, bodies follow heads. The more I look, the more I can rotate. So I've got to look left as I row left. As I come back round the front, as soon as I start to see that left leg, I'm thinking about transitioning into a press. I'm on my bum bones, my legs are straight, I'm pressing down through my heels to anchor myself, and that arm should extend up right opposite your ear. Then on the way down, as soon as that elbow's dropping, I am rotating and pulling back, looking, driving, extending, back and down, drive and extend. So here's my weight, thumb up, forearm parallel with the ground, legs tight, looking left, driving down, drive and exhale, down, drive and exhale, drive and exhale, drive and exhale. So we're going to do sets over the weeks and months of our strength work, single-sided work. Do a set, switch side, compare and contrast your range of motion. Do I look exactly the same when I'm on the other sides? Does my arm extend by my ear exactly the same side to side? If I start to see that arm in front, I know I'm punching up and away rather than straight up and being streamlined. I also want to make sure I'm not falling backwards and rounding, dropping my chin to punch up. Sit tall through that trunk, work that core, bum bones and heels. Bum bones and heels. Single-sided work, and then we have our bilateral movement. So I'm going to row one side, up, exchange over my head, drop, drop, drive, drop, drive, drop. With that exchange taking place above the head, please, hand to hand. Bring your non-working arm back down with you out the way. Don't leave it hanging around up the front there. Get it down. Get lots of different joint movements on the go. The more complex we can make that, the harder it is for our core to grip, and we want that workload. Your second new exercise then, still use your pull buoy if you like. We're going to remove our heels from the floor into what the yogis call the boat pose. This is the boat pose. I'm still thinking 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, I'm just on my bum bones and I want to be tight. Yeah? Really work my adductors, my inner thighs. I am tight from where I think from navel down through my pubic bone, knees tight, heels tight, big toes tight. We don't even want to see rotation of our feet to help us balance. I'm balanced up here and I'm nice and tall. I'm certainly don't want to be falling back into this. I want to be nice and tall. Yeah. If you need it, get the pull boy in there. So the boat pose and press. Single dumbbell again, up the shoulder, boat pose, hold, upright, press, arm and ear. Free arm, anywhere you like. Out to the side, out in front, on the head, on the shoulder, on the hip, to close, instead of having it free, closing that chain of muscles and giving yourself something to grip other than the floor. So I could be here, that's quite nice to hold that, driving up, pulling that elbow down, thumb to shoulder, up. Other people like out, because it does, they think it gives them stability. It is just pressing through fresh air, but if it triggers that stable engagement from the trunk muscular action, then it can't be wrong. It's just got to look nice. When I see you with it, I want it to look nice, not like a dog's dinner. This would be a dog's dinner one. Legs going all over the place, body up and down movement. That core can't be tight if we're moving. It's like doing the plank with weights, but far more beneficial than the plank. I have that engagement, I'm solid, I'm tight, and I have something very active to do. So a challenging weight, because we want to make it challenging. Over to you.